these things came up.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah,
Yes,
can I just make up? You see, we are talking, let's forget about the time he was a DO.
No, I agree with Mbadi when he talk about scrutiny.
No,
we
it's
should
okay.
scrutiny.
It's
No,
okay.
I agree with you on the point
right.
that we should
let me just make
scrutinize.
my point.
Yes.
Let me make my point.
It's okay.
By the way, Senator,
yes,
I have been, I've worked for 26 years. That is just 4 years shy of Gachagua's working.
Are you 100
But I want to tell you, that
you
even
are not a
if,
poor man, certainly.
if you calculate, I'm not a poor man.
Yes,
I will
of
not
course,
lie.
yes. Yeah.
If you go through, if you investigate my accounts,
Yes.
for the entire 26 years,
Yes.
I am sure the money that has gone through my account cannot be even 500 million. 500 million shillings. It's not small, it's not pocket change. Yes. From 2013 to 2017, a period of just about 5 years, money is being alleged to have gone through this gentleman's account to the tune of about 12 billion. 12 billion shillings. What is this what kind of business are you doing? And the bulk of this money is from Nyeri County government, from Bungoma County, which of course we live in this country. Your brother can call another governor and tell, I'm sending so and so to you. You can also send your relative to come and do business. This is the kind of a deputy president that Kenya is staring at.
Buddy, how do we sort of relate this with the checkered, sort of profile of almost all politicians and say we're going to hold Rigathi on a different standards that we don't hold every other politician? How do we reconcile that?
First of all, let us admit that Rigathi wants to be deputy president of Kenya. And I'm not saying that other politicians should steal. No politician should steal. No public officer should steal public funds. We should all be accountable. We should all be answerable. But that is not an excuse to shield someone who is coming into a public office just because others have done other worse things or similar things before. We should not use that as an excuse. So what I'm saying is, if you want to be our deputy president, we must dissect you. We must ask you questions. You must be accountable. Accountability is key. Martha Karua, and I know you are coming to...
We'll come to Martha later, but yes, let's finish.
Anyway, let me just put it that there are some people who have been in public service longer. But you cannot have many cases like this about them.
How do you answer to the question of trumped-up charges? That supposing,
yes,
and this is an argument, supposing
yes,
Rigathi was in Azimio, he would not be facing any of these charges.
I am not sure. There are people who are in Azimio, and are facing charges, and I can mention them.
Give me examples.
We have the governor of Tana River. We have Ojamong, who is governor of Busia. We have recently the governor of Lamu, who has been in Azimio. So we have many people in Azimio who are facing charges. So this talk that only people who are supposed... In fact, if you look at the governors, they put the photos of 3 governors. 2 of them were Azimio governors. Only one was a Tanga governor. So this is also another propaganda that only leaders as affiliated or associated with the deputy president are being charged in court, are being investigated. All leaders can be investigated. I am not supporting selective justice. We need to hold everyone accountable. And I've said it, even those who are involved in KEMSA scandal, which is the only scandal of the Jubilee 2, should be held to account. Okay. I don't know that government called handshake government. I've never met
because no, you can't allow him and challenge. I've heard him talking about, and also I agree with Mbadi, because I agree that anybody who has commits an offense in the country, be it any crime, including corruption and any other, must be punished. But there is a principle of innocence until proven guilt. But what my brother Mbadi is arguing is that you are guilty until proven innocent.
No.
This matter is in court. And it's here for the court. And talking about 12 billion that passed. In Kenya, by the way, you can't withdraw $1 million without proper authorization or even transfer. He knows that there is a law because he's an expert in accounts. That is why I'm saying, if all these allegations, let the full procedure of the law be followed. But you have heard, even because personally, I've even asked Rigathi Gachagua about this issue, and he has admitted that there is no wrongdoing he did. And therefore, these are just trump-up
And you are
charges.
satisfied with that?
And he has even been on record.
You're satisfied with that?
Of course, I'm satisfied, because this is my leader. This is the future deputy president of the republic. And therefore, as people who work with him, we also ask him some of these questions, and he has been gracious enough to answer.